Welcome and thank you for choosing Jacob Grant Property Management. This video will highlight your lease packet, review the lease agreement, review maintenance in your home or apartment, answer frequently asked questions, and review the tenant services page on our website at jacobgrant.com. This is a supplement to the lease packet and should not be considered a replacement for reading the lease agreement, the lease packet, or any applicable addenda. If you do not fully understand the written lease agreement, it is advised that you secure legal counsel because it is a legally binding document. If you only remember two things from this entire video, remember if you have questions about your tenancy, please read your lease agreement. If you have requests or other concerns, remember communication must be in writing. Your lease packet includes a move-in information sheet, your lease agreement, house rules addenda, and a utilities checklist. All these items must be completed before keys can be transferred. This is the move-in information sheet. This checklist will help you prepare for the lease signing. Bring a copy of 2 forms of government-issued identification with at least one picture ID for each occupant over the age of 18. Transfer utilities and confirm your account number on the form provided. Renter's insurance is required at all times during the lease agreement. You may bring a certificate of insurance provided by your insurance agent. You can secure renter's insurance at ePremiuminsurance.com, or for $25 plus the cost of insurance, we can arrange renter's insurance through ePremium for you at the lease signing. No pets or animals are allowed on the premises without prior written consent. This includes friends with pets, pet sitting, or any other reason to have non-approved animals on the premises. If you have an approved animal, please do the following prior to lease signing. Provide photograph of your pet, fill out a pet application, read the lease to determine additional security deposit and additional costs for regular animal inspection services. Satellite installation can be approved on some properties with a written and signed agreement and an additional security deposit. Bring all funds due in a money order or cashier's check to your lease signing. This portion of the lease packet has all the financial details of your move-in. The home or apartment you have been approved for will continue to be marketed until a lease is signed and the security deposit is paid in full with a cashier's check or money order. Next, we will highlight a few frequently asked questions regarding the lease agreement. Again, please take time to read and understand the lease in its entirety, as we will not cover every detail in this presentation. Rent is due on or before the first day of each month. There is up to a 4-day grace period for emergencies, weekends, etc. If rent is received after the 5th of the month at 5 p.m., late fees will be assessed. If the 5th of the month falls on a weekend or holiday, rent will be considered late after 5 p.m. on the previous regular business day. As this is a contractual agreement and in accordance with fair housing law, late fees cannot be waived. Rent can be paid online at jacobgrant.com with a checking account or a credit card. Money orders and cashier's checks are also accepted. Rent can be delivered to the office during regular business hours or physically dropped in a rent drop box next to the Broadway entrance. Never pay rent with cash. Only the people listed under occupancy can live in the rented unit. People moving in without written consent is a lease violation. This section of the lease agreement encourages responsible, respectful behavior. When you read the charges section, you will find that there are fees for late rent, lease violations, and notice delivery fee services. You can avoid all of these fees by paying rent by the first of every month and following all details of your lease and the house rules. We encourage you to not only follow the rules, but help make your community a happy and healthy place for you and your neighbors to live. Always report suspected criminal activity to police. Get to know your neighbors. Keep yards, porches, and patios clean and free of debris. Always pick up more than your fair share. Follow all fair housing law. Discrimination in multifamily properties is illegal. Next, we will discuss maintenance. We will address maintenance that you are responsible for, how to make a maintenance request, and what to do in the event of an emergency. Before occupancy, all units are inspected. The inspection includes a written report. You may request a copy of the detailed written report by email. Residents are responsible for some maintenance items. Those items include changing your furnace filter once a month, pest control, remove obstructions from drain lines, maintain and check smoke detectors at least once a month. Garbage disposer function. If a garbage disposer is clogged or jammed, it is your responsibility to unjam or unclog it. Resetting electrical breaker. Replacing fuses and resetting GFCI receptacle breakers. Mold and mildew control. At this time, we are going to stop and talk for a few moments about mold and mildew. Mold and mildew is caused by moisture on surfaces for longer than 24 hours. To prevent mold, you must reduce humidity and condensation. In order to reduce humidity, wipe up spills or condensation on walls or windows immediately. Run the bathroom fan or open the window when showering. Use exhaust fans or open windows whenever cooking, running the dishwasher, or washing dishes. Vent appliances that produce moisture, such as clothes dryers. Use air conditioners and/or dehumidifiers when needed. In order to reduce condensation, increase ventilation or air movement by opening doors and/or windows when practical. Use fans as needed. Increase air temperature. Report all plumbing leaks and moisture problems in writing immediately. You can find more information at epa.gov/mold. All damage caused to the property is a resident's financial responsibility. This includes holes in walls and doors, dents in garage doors, damaged screens and screen doors, and all other damage caused by you, another occupant, a pet, or a guest, either on purpose or from negligence. Before you make a maintenance request, please visit our website where you can find some helpful maintenance hints under Maintenance FAQ. This section is likely to save you money. A part of jacobgrant.com is committed to you. After your lease is signed, you'll receive a portal login in your email inbox. With this portal link, you can log on to your account. While in the portal, you can pay your rent online, set recurring payments, or make a maintenance request that you can track. To access your portal, go to the Tenant Services section. Click on Online Rental Payment to learn how to pay rent online. You can watch a short video or read about the different options to pay with checking accounts and various credit cards. The next section is Maintenance FAQ. Ensure that you review this section before you make a maintenance request. You will find money-saving prevention tips and home maintenance tips. Each section can be clicked. Please check this often as we update Maintenance FAQ regularly. If after you visit this section you determine that you still need to make a maintenance request, you may do so online or in writing at the Jacob Grant office. All maintenance requests must be done in writing. You can use the Requests and Notices page to request a work order, give notice to move out, or other communication. We will respond as quickly as possible. After you fill out this form, remember to double-click the Submit button. Verify that you receive an email receipt showing that the email was sent properly. The final section is Move Out Information. This section will give you information regarding incentives for renewals, early termination, security deposit return, and can provide you with your move-out packet. Please do not confuse emergency situations with maintenance emergencies. If there is a fire, somebody is hurt, a crime is taking place, or other emergency that threatens the safety of anyone, call 911 immediately. Maintenance emergencies typically include flooding, urgent items such as garage door that has come off the track, a non-functioning water heater, or a non-functioning furnace will require parts that are only available during regular business hours. Please enter a work order request and it will be addressed during the next regular business day. The emergency maintenance message system can be reached at any time. After considering how expensive moving is and your great experience, we hope you choose to renew your lease and continue renting from us. If life circumstances require a termination of the lease, give at least 30 days of written notice after the term of your lease to avoid termination fees. When you give 30 days of written notice, you will receive a move-out packet. This packet will provide all the details so you can get a full security deposit refund. You can find more details about move-out information at jacobgrant.com. Remember, if you have any questions about late fees, terminating your lease, noise complaints, maintenance requests, or any other questions, read your lease. If you have a request or complaint, remember, communication must be in writing. Thank you again for choosing Jacob Grant Property Management. If you require an accommodation for a disability at the lease signing or during your residency, please provide a written request at jacobgrant.com, email to support@jacobgrant.com, or mail a written request to our office. Thank you again for choosing Jacob Grant Property Management.